And I'm on. What's up, YouTube? This is Butterfly. I'm back like an 8-track Sega Genesis. Oh, I'm gonna keep it as life coach. So anyway, my cousin called me earlier and said, "How do you stay so positive when life is difficult?" For a better word. Um, and the answer that I gave her is the answer that I'm gonna give to you. Because I am very aware that when life gets difficult, a lot of times we are not equipped to deal with it in a healthy state. Um, a lot of times we get stressed, our anxiety gets worked up, we take out a lot of our anger and our emotions on the people that are around us. Most of the time that's our family, our children, our relationships. And life is going to continue to happen. And in this society, it's going to continue to happen in a very, very bad way. If you are not prepared to make the best out of it. So, like I told her, I do my thing. How do I do my thing? Well, let me see. About almost 7 years ago, I decided to do something crazy. Okay. And ever since I decided to do this little crazy thing, it has been working out for me. And I've been trying to tell everybody about it, but y'all just don't be trying to listen unless you're going through something. So that's the best time to get to you, because when you're happy, you don't want to hear about it. But a lot of times I see this constantly. It's a short-lived happiness. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, I'm happy right now. I'm good. Everything in life is good. Meanwhile, you're already in that recycle thing. That recycle image where it's just like it keeps going around. That's how life is when you don't have what I have. And a lot of people got what I got. But there are a lot of other people that choose to not receive it. So, anyway, here's my secret. I went to the store and I got me a little bit of purpose, okay? Yes. I decided one day, after life was just handing me crap after crap after crap, and it was just straight shit talkie mushrooms, I decided that I was going to make the best out of myself in my life. And I was going to say, you know what? When life comes at me, I'm going to take the opportunity and live it. Because for 20 something years, I had already been living the downside of things, living and being this woman that was created out of the previous life, the life that consisted of abuse, negativity, being brainwashed into thinking that this world was going to give me some type of wholeness and make me happy. I was completely lost. I was blind, So I just one day I broke down and I said, well, God, I've always had a relationship with God. I'm not a religious person, I'll be the first to tell you, but I've always had a relationship with God that is just, to me, it's outstanding. So I said, look, I'm going to need to start living, and I'm going to need to start doing it a bit more happier, because right now life is going to take me out. I'm tired. I'm tired of fighting. And I made a promise to God and to myself that when the opportunity came, I was going to take it. And it was little things, I started with changing my attitude little by little, changing my thought little by little. And I mean, just minor things like the positive affirmations. That was like one of the first things that I started to do with myself. And then it was my environment. I felt that I needed to literally leave where I was living so that my spirit could have some type of peace, so that I can get out of what I was familiar with, so that when opportunity came, I'd be more open to taking it. So when I decided to live a life from purpose, God helped me, showed me a lot of amazing things that I had around me in this world, in this life, that I just never took the opportunity to take and learn about and explore. So at this point, my attitude started changing. I start believing in myself. I start becoming more confident. My environment changed. It went from negative to positive. And before I knew it, I was just like a hippie. Like, I have my locks in my hair now. Like, this was not me. I was, gotta have the latest hairstyle. I have to have this. I gotta have that. And I was still empty inside and I was still unhappy. But now it's like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good with nature. You know what I mean? Like, I used to be a hairstylist. So I used to have all my hair products. Like, the only thing I put in my hair now is coconut oil. Like, I have 1,000,010 things to do with coconut oil. So I've gotten back to simplicity. I'm getting there. I'm stripping myself of the woman that life created, that pain created and molded, and I'm stripping myself into this spiritual person, this person that is just getting naked with it, like taking it back to Eden, happy inside, like heaven on earth type happiness. And so anyway, when I was explaining to my cousin, I said, you can have happiness in difficult situations. When we first get into difficult and stressful situations, it is not the easiest thing to do to immediately get into that positive mode, but practicing mindfulness will get you there. Being able to say, you know what, what's going on with me right now? Not what happened yesterday, not what's going to happen tomorrow. Where am I at right now? Right now, I may be angry. Right now, I may be scared. I may be frustrated. What is that going to do with me if I keep holding on to it? And when you find purpose in life, it's easier to let go of those feelings, those emotions that are here to do no good for you. Okay. So having my purpose in life, I am able to really evaluate my situations and say, you have a journey to go to. This desert you're going through, you're walking through, it's not the easiest. And you're carrying things along this journey. Is this something you want to pick up and take with you? Because, like I said, the journey that you're going to be on, it's not the easiest. Once you have purpose, it is very rewarding, and your perspective changes tremendously. But that helps you to not live so stressful and so empty inside, because you become very mindful of things and you decide at that point, this is something I choose not to take with me. I'm going to leave this anger, this frustration, I'm going to let it go. I'm not that person no more. I'm not seeking fulfillment in this world. I'm seeking fulfillment for my spirit. And I just want to say, being who I was to who I am now is a change. And who I will be in 2 to 3 years is going to be different from now. I mean, like I said, my foundation is still the same. My spirituality and my morals, they're there. That's my foundation. But I will continue to evolve. I will continue to grow. So, anyway, to get back what I was saying, got lost there for a minute. Have these moments where I'm like thinking about something, then all of a sudden there's a big gap. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, or I don't know if it's because of things I did when I was younger. We're not going to discuss that. But anyway, back to being happy in stressful situations. It is very possible, but you have to get some purpose, okay? I know that through my journey, my purpose is to help others. The teenagers that I work with, the women that I coach, I know that I am here, just like I believe all of us are here, to love the next. But it is very difficult to love someone else when you don't have that love within you. So when you decide to live, and when you decide to live with purpose, the first thing that starts to change in you is that love, that genuine love. It starts to shift from just something you give your family to something you start giving pure strangers. And it's an amazing feeling. But I know that my pain that I had gone through, and not to say just because I'm a life coach, just because I'm a certified life coach doesn't mean life stops happening. That's my job. That's what I do. I live life, I have the canning ability to get out of the situations and to do it with grace, but I still have to live life. But the life that I lived for 20 plus years, I'm able to take all that pain and not just have it be in vain, but take that pain and help others that are just starting that, that hard mountain I had to get over. The others that are just at the beginning of that mountain, I'm able to help them get over it because I've been there. So that I love. And because I had low self-esteem and a lack of confidence, I'm able to speak that into my teenagers and to the women that I coach. That's my purpose. So I know when I'm going through something, I know that I don't have room for it to come with me on this journey. If it's negative, I don't have room for it because my purpose does keep me mindful that you don't have time to sit and feel sorry for yourself. You don't have time to allow this anger to consume you because if you give it so much of your energy, you're not going to have energy to give love to your family and to the people that you're here to help. And that's what makes things so easy for me. So yes, the world around me could fall apart. But when you are in touch with your spirit and when you have purpose, you know that this is a part of your journey and it's less difficult. And I mean, I have gone through some things since I've decided to do this with my life. I have lost a sibling. I have gone through a lot and it's still proven to be effective. So now at this stage in life, I may do some things to people that just don't make sense. But I do it because it's all about my spirit and it's all about getting me through this journey. So, it's another long video. God, but don't y'all just love to hear me talk? Mhm. All right, y'all have a good night. It's late. I'm tired and I'll see you guys later. So practice mindfulness and get some purpose. Bye.